everybody, welcome to this week's edition of The Rundown. I'm Jordan Angeli, this is MLS longtime pro Drew Moor, and we're going to talk about what happened last week and look forward to this game against San Jose here for the Rapids this upcoming weekend. So when you talk about that game against Sporting Kansas City, it was freezing here at Dick's Sporting Goods Park, but the team really were able to capitalize on a better mentality. That was the biggest difference between week 1 and week 2. This is what leaders Andreas Maxu and Fraser had to say about the team's mentality.
It was a solid performance from everybody. I could see that. I could see like everybody was fighting for each other, and you could feel it on the pitch also. So it was a deserved clean sheet.
I thought they trained really well throughout the week and then came out tonight with a real winning mentality. And I believe there is a level of confidence in playing here that we feel like we can beat anyone on any day. And I think that mentality was evident in the first 15-20 minutes.
Around Maxu, left-footed effort, parried away, rebound shot, saved again by Yarbrough.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 11 saves for William Yarbrough in net for the Colorado Rapids. That got him a spot on MLS's Team of the Match Day this week. He was key in helping the Rapids, not just with some single stops, with some double saves as well, and kept them in the game.
Yeah, he was big time, and we talked about it before the game. He's a leader of this team. He's an emotional leader. He's a locker room leader. He's an important voice, and I think he felt like he had something to prove, and he stood on his head and kept the Rapids in it.
This is what Cole Bassett had to say about the massive performance by Yarbrough in goal.
We know he's key for us back there. He's a leader. When Pricey's out, he's the captain, so we know he can step up for us, and he did tonight. He made a bunch of big saves. I think he's come out this year with a point to prove, because I don't think he was too happy with how many goals the team as a whole let up last year. So I think we're pretty happy with his performance tonight, and hopefully that's the first of many shutouts for him.
Massive improvement for the team between week 1 and week 2. Now we look ahead to week 3 against San Jose away in California. What do the Rapids need to do to continue that movement and that progress into match week 3?
Yeah, I think, again, it was an improvement from match day 1 to match day 2, and it's going to have to be another improvement going into match day 3, a San Jose team that has changed a lot these past couple of years from Almeida now on to Luchi Gonzalez, right?
Yeah, you go from a man-marking system to a very different system under Luchi Gonzalez, used to coach at FC Dallas. Now, in his first year at San Jose, what should people expect from a Luchi Gonzalez team?
Yeah, very different from Almeida. It's a team, I think, that's going to have try to have a lot of possession. They have the players to do that. You have a Montero, you have an Espinoza, you have a Bobasi up front, you have Cade Cowell. These are explosive players, but players that are very good with the ball. And so these are players that can hurt you in transition and in possession. And so the Rapids, again, are going to have to stay switched on defensively, stay structured, organized, and again, take advantage of their opportunities going the other way.
That's not much different from what we heard from Steve Beitashour and head coach Fraser leading into this week's match.
We're going to have our hands full, but we have to just work together as a team to kind of minimize the chances that those guys have to go 1v1. But yeah, overall, we just got to be better in our moments of attack and create real chances and finish. I think the last 2 games, you could say, yeah, you should have had 2 or 3 goals each game, but at the end of the day, we haven't. And so we just have to improve on that.
They have some good attacking players. Cade Cowell is just so much pace. Espinoza on the other side is a very good player, has been since he's been in the league, and Ebobisse is scoring goals. And when I watch him, I think they're a really confident group right now. They probably could have or should have gotten a result in Atlanta, and then on this past weekend they were quite good.
Well, that's what you need to know about San Jose, but for the Colorado Rapids, Drew, what do they need to do to find that next gear?
Yeah, you almost feel like it's one of those things when the first goal goes in, the floodgates will open, right? And they've definitely had their opportunities both against Seattle and Sporting Kansas City. They just have to keep doing what they're doing, keep the pressure high, keep getting their runners on the ball, the Cole Bassetts, the Michael Barrioses, the Sam Nicholsons, keep feeding Darren Yappy. And the gates will break down eventually, right? But you can't get discouraged. Again, this is a good opportunity against a San Jose team that has a new coach, that has a couple new guys in the back line. Just keep doing what you're doing, keep knocking on the door, and eventually it'll open up.
Yeah, knock, knock, knock. That's what the Rapids are going to do this weekend in San Jose. Make sure you tune into that game, 8:30 p.m. here in Colorado, 7:30 local time on Apple TV. That's it for us. We'll see you next week on The Rundown.